In this tutorial, I will explain what is dkNET and what can dkNET help you with your research. What is dkNET? dkNET is a research resource portal for biomedical researchers. dkNET provides access to a collection of diverse research resources, including data, research material, tools, funding opportunities, literature, services, and events. dkNET has developed tools built around RID, stands for Research Resource Identifier, and the FAIR data principles. RID are persistent and a unique identifier for research resources. It allows dkNET to aggregate and provide in-depth information about how resources are being used and whether there are known problems. When you go to dkNET homepage, dkNET.org, you will see 4 different sections. By clicking the title of these sections, you can access to this service. So resource report can help researchers find and evaluate a resource. For example, if you would like to know if an antibody is specific, or if there is validation information available, or if there are any issues, who else is using these software tools, you can check resource report. Here is an example of resource report. You can find RID, how to cite this, basic information, mentions about this resource, collaborators, and the rating and alert information. Discover Portal. Discover Portal connects research to more than 200 biomedical databases. At the Discover Portal page, once you click this, you can simply type in a keyword of your interest and then click search. You can then refine your result by select category and the subcategories. Then click the title of this resource. Let me click data on my model and expression. It will bring you to a table view with the details information about the result. Authentication report and the FAIR data section. Click the section title, it will bring you to the next page. Authentication report assists researchers in preparing NIH authentication plans. Open a free account is required for using the service. To create an authentication report, the steps are easy. Search for your resource, add to the dashboard, and generate the report. From the report, you can check basic resource information and suggest authentication plan for cell line and antibody. FAIR data resource help researchers find repository and standards for preparing data management plan. You can find information for research data management and find data repository from the suggest data repository list. Hypothesis Center is a hub for big data and hypothesis generation, bring together a collection of online tools that will allow research to explore different data sets and utilize analytics and visualization tools. Through detailed tutorial and integration of different resources, the Hypothesis Center can help answer questions of your research and help research to generate hypotheses. After you go to Hypothesis Center, you can find tutorial by selecting example from the drop-down list. So here I'm trying to give you an idea about how dkNET can help researchers in different research stages. For example, Discover Portal can help research do background research. You can use Hypothesis Center to construct a hypothesis. While planning experiment, Resource report can help you check if this antibody is specific to see if a cell line is contaminated. Who else has used this resource? While published result, you can use FAIR data resources for making your data management plan. You can also use resource report to find RID or cite RID in your papers. You can track resources by checking resource report. As I mentioned at the beginning, dkNET also provides access to funding opportunities, news from research community, and events. dkNET also hosts webinar series of different topics. You can find updated information at the dkNET homepage. You can also subscribe to our monthly newsletter, check blog and news at dkNET.org, follow us on Twitter, like us at Facebook, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hope you find this information useful. If you have more questions about how to use dkNET, please contact us at info@dkNET.org or use the help desk on the lower right corner of dkNET website.